Clinical depression. It's not something fun to talk about, but it's important too. Now, let's distinguish this from depression. Though they are both feelings of hopelessness and sadness, clinical depression is like a super depression. It lasts longer, like months or even years. It can lead to a whole bunch of things happening to you, like fatigue or loss of energy almost every day, feeling totally worthless or guilty, not feeling happy doing the things you love, restlessness or feeling so down, and significant weight loss or gain. In severe cases, it can lead to recurring thoughts of death or suicide. So for people with depression, please don't let it control you. You can get help. Whether it's something small as venting to a friend or a trusted adult, or something as big as consulting a professional. Don't kill yourself, please. I know things hurt and you can't control it, since it's a mental disorder that needs treatment, but you can't let it get to you. Suicide is a permanent answer to a temporary problem, and it has horrible after effects after you're gone. Whether or not you've noticed it, you have a lasting effect on the people around you, and you can't let it be the thing that takes you out of this world. Also, if you have been waiting for a sign that you shouldn't kill yourself, this is that sign. Now for people who don't have depression, or someone who knows someone with depression, don't treat it as a laughing matter. This is serious and you should care, since it affects about 7% of the entire US population. Also, it affects about 20 to 25% of adults at least once in their lifetime. And don't think that it only affects adults, because it can also affect teens and children, although it's a little harder to diagnose it, and that's why you need the professionals. So don't self-diagnose. If you try and self-diagnose, you may possibly make things worse, and that's why it should be left to a professional who has been trained to see it for themselves. Now, unless someone clearly goes up to you and says, "I'm going to kill myself," you shouldn't do it. But if they do, it's best to consult a resource like the suicide hotlines. Suicide hotlines are good for people because they can talk you through that whole event there, and also give you support when no one else will. You can figure out your local hotline by searching it up on the web. Give them a call if needed. Then, for people who want to help others, please choose your words wisely, because it could drive them away from seeking help, and it may make things worse. I want to thank you all for listening to this story, and I hope it helped. If it's not enough, there are plenty of resources for those who need it. You just need to figure out where to find it. Thank you for listening.